News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Bundy Ranch supporters camp out near the detention center. Investigators look into an officer-involved accident, and Special Olympics athletes kick off the Nevada Torch Run. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening, it's Friday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo 2017. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Bundy Ranch supporters are at Correction Corporation of America's Federal Detention Center, which is currently changing its name to Core Civic. The demonstrators involved those in the 2014 Bunkerville standoff. Bundy family members, including Cliven's sister and nephew. We caught up with an activist who has been supporting the group's mission since the beginning against what they call interference from the government. Here is Brand Thornton.
We're trying to bring attention to what's the atrocity that's taken place here because your local sheriff has not done anything. Ammon Bundy had both shoulders dislocated. He had his wrist dislocated. He spent 13 hours in a 3x3 shower stall. And that's just for starters. But primarily we're here to support our patriots and support the Bundys.
The video that was posted yesterday had Ammon talking about what he had been through, but he saw his brother allegedly drug off and put in solitary confinement. Have you heard from Ryan?
We haven't heard anything at this time.
You were at the standoff, right?
Yes, I was. Yep.
Tell me about it.
It was very interesting. You know, it could have ended really badly. Dan P. Love, the criminal he is, he refused to leave even though our sheriff told him to leave. Our governor told him to leave. Our state attorney told him to leave. And his boss, the Department of Interior, sent him a 5-page letter. You're breaking the law. Leave.
You have not been arrested, and right. I know you're telling me luckily the things got very heated, right?
Yes, they got very heated. If we would have had a backfire or somebody would have got an itchy finger, it would have been a bloodbath. There's no doubt about that.
So we're here off of Mesquite. You said other people are going to be coming out demonstrating against what Ammon has said that's happened to him so far.
Well, there are people coming, and they're coming from all over the country at this point in time. I'm a member of 7 militias, mostly honorary members, from all across this country. And I get calls constantly asking, when do you want us there? And I keep telling them, we're going to try to do this peaceful. But it's getting closer to the point where I'm not seeing where it's going to end peacefully, because we cannot allow them to murder our citizens. We can't allow it. They're violating the Geneva Convention. Right here in this county, Nye County, the Geneva Convention is being violated. It's looking like it's getting ratcheted up and it's getting worse by the day.
Do you think it will get even more heated once the trial begins?
Oh, absolutely. With the Bundys especially.
It's all going to be held at the federal court in Las Vegas, and of course you're testifying.
Yes, I'll be testifying also.
Tyson Houston, who is Cliven Bundy's nephew, spoke to News 46 about his concerns regarding his family members that are behind bars.
We're here to stand for our rights. There's been a lot of things going on in this country the last few years that are oppressing the people, and we're here to kind of tell them that we're done with it.
Let's go back to 2014 and what began all of this. Why was it important for it to actually happen? What brought it to a head?
What brought it to a head was the 30 years before that, and all the other ranchers in the state of Nevada. My family's been ranching in Nevada for a very long time, and a lot of them walked away from ranching because of the pressure that's been put on them by the federal government, trying to put them out of business. And I got one uncle that's a little bit stubborn and said no way.
Have you been able to go in and have any visitation at all here?
I've been in once, and I've got to talk to all of my cousins. I got to spend a little over an hour apiece. You know, and to see them in those states, I mean, there's very few people know them as well as I do. I grew up with them. They were some of my closest friends, and to see them all go through that, they're all in different stages, handling it in a different way.
How are they handling it, mentally, physically?
I'd say it's probably one of the toughest things they've had to go through, especially knowing that they're not guilty of anything, and to be treated like a dog. I think it's hard on them. I mean, these young men are as free as they get. You know, I mean, the ranching way of life has kind of been dying out in this country, but if you want to talk about somebody that's free, it's normally a rancher. It's a cowboy. He can get up in the morning and do what he needs to do to make his own living in his own life. It's the huge government overreach that's going on right now. It's getting out of control. I would encourage every individual to go find the source, to go talk to somebody that was there firsthand at the Bundy Ranch thing, or has firsthand been a part of the government overtaking something in their life, and find out for themselves. Instead of all the bogus stories that are going around and all the secondhand information that's going around, go find out for yourself. And trust me, your mind will change about a lot of things that are going on. They've said a lot of bad things about us, and they try to pinpoint a lot of things on us, but some of these people that are sitting in this prison are some of the best men I know. Some of the best husbands and fathers and friends that you could have. And don't believe everything you see, don't believe everything you hear. If I wasn't there myself and saw the things that I saw myself, and I just turned on the news and watched the news and got that little 30-second clip, I wouldn't have believed any bit of it. But I was there, I saw it, and it blew my mind. I could not believe that was happening in my country and in my state.
You guys will be out here on Mesquite for how long?
You know, it's going to be give and take, I guess. You know, I think we're kind of fed up with the abuse. I think there's a lot of people that are fed up with abuse, and I think action needs to be taken. I think people need to stand up. I think the sheriff needs to get out here and investigate, and to realize that these people are being abused. It's uncalled for. You wouldn't treat a dog that way, and definitely shouldn't be treating these good men this way. And if they ain't going to handle it, then the good people of this state and the good people of this country are going to stand up, and we're going to have something to say about it.
And the Nye County Sheriff's Office has said that Amon has not requested that they take a report regarding the claims against the security guards at the detention center at this time. Sergeant Brokowitz told News 46 and the Bundy family that they did check on Amon and he is not in any danger. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating why a police cruiser and a car crashed on the highway, leaving 2 people, including the officer, with injuries. A 2-vehicle accident involving a Nye County Sheriff's Office cruiser occurred last night on Highway 160 and Irene Street. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Nevada Highway Patrol all arrived on scene. One female was extricated from a PT cruiser and transported for medical treatment. She reportedly was complaining of collarbone pain. The deputy from the Nye County Sheriff's Office was treated and released later from Desert View Hospital. Nevada Highway Patrol is conducting the accident investigation. Traffic was diverted around the accident the majority of the evening while the investigation was being conducted. Residents on Bourbon Street are in high alert. We'll tell you about it after the break.